Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon. We'll be getting started in a couple minutes. It looks like everything went out late today, so we'll give it a few minutes. No, good, Murray. Glad we made that happen. Hey, Bob. Yeah, perfect.
All
I
righty.
have six, Mark.
Let me turn down my speakers. I trust I'm going to be able to hear Matt.
The bread was excellent, Ken. I had several sandwiches this weekend with it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Where's Ken? Ken, we had it for dinner last night. It was fantastic. The whole family was eating it. We had the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, my dad, my mom. They all loved the bread. They loved the bread, Ken. They loved it. They loved it. They loved it. They really did. It was fantastic. Big thank you, Ken, for the bread. Uh, I'm still coming up from air from the class. It was a lot for me. It was a lot. I started not as bad as I thought, but it was a lot. Let me just put on YouTube, and I'll come right back into the room. The alerts went on a little late today. Oh, there you are. There's me. There's this. Hey Jan, hey Richard, hey it smells skeely. It smells I can't pronounce it. Richard, Colleen, Steve, and it's mesk something. Kylie, I guess. Kylie, is it? It's mess Kylie. I don't know. Sorry about that. Um, we got Ken, we got Louie, we got Carlos, we got Leslie, we got Maggie, we got Robert. Jeff, we got Ivano. Hey, Ivano. We got Taro. We got Raj. We got Murray. A lot of out of Harry. Yeah, it did. Nathan, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know if you and Matt got a chance to. I haven't really had a chance to talk to Matt today. We've only been sitting across from each other for the last 3 hours, but we really don't talk that much while we're here.
Nope.
Brian's here too. Brian, if you want to come and say hello, please do. Everybody, the usual suspects are here. You might have remembered Brian. Come over here, Brian. You can come over here. You guys might remember Brian from the class. Brian's the guy I always tell you guys about. Just come over here and say hello. They would just wave at everybody. There, yeah, they could see it right there. Brian's the guy who's seeing if we can get our programs working in other programs and converting things and doing things for Penny. So that's what Brian's doing here. Is he's hanging out with me at the beach. So good day. Say hello to Brian, everybody. Let's see. We said we got thank you for all you do. Richard says, looks cold there. Please, HG says, please, trade station Brian, programmer Brian. Hello, Brian. Yeah, they're all saying hello to you. And Tim, and then we got the YouTube channel over here too. All right, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope everybody got home got home in one piece. John says, thank you for the wonderful 2-day class. No problem. And I hope you guys saw everything on the internet. You guys saw everything being broadcast. I wanted to make sure that you guys actually saw things. And I know that it takes a little while for them to process. Do you guys know what the video is? The video up there? Have you looked at all? Brian hasn't looked. Have you guys, anybody looked yet? They're not on YouTube. They would be in the one click. But I know that people were saying that the video wasn't there. It was just like a black screen. First, yeah, it takes for every hour we do Zoom does something, it takes another hour for it to process. So the one on Friday should have only been processed on Sunday, and it would probably take another day for them to get it up. So be patient, but it takes Zoom. Zoom just does the audio and then they do the video. So just FYI. Now, let's talk about, yeah, it's a lot of data. Let me pull up TC2000 up here so we can all communicate with each other. And also, I have a class at 1 o'clock. It's going to be a VWAP class, an anchored VWAP class. I haven't done this class in quite some time. It is a good class. Highly recommend you guys check it out. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen with you. There we go. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you coming out here. Just to show you, yeah, put that over here. Have a seat, relax. There you are. So just to show you my screen so you could see what I'm looking at right here. My flight schedule to land Newark almost got diverted to Philly. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, birds. Hopefully it wasn't Canadian geese. My fiance, good, John. I'm glad she's doing well. Number 1 is posted. Good, good. Then you guys should be able to see the interview with Richard without any problems. Okay, so this morning I told you first things first, just kind of to take a step back. I told you this morning when we were up very sharply on the, not very sharply, we were up fairly well on the NASDAQ. We were up 25 points on the S&P. I said be very cautious, very cautious. One of the reasons why I said be very cautious is because there's a lot of stuff above us on the S&P 500, including the 50-day moving average. You could see when we hit the 50-day moving average, we backed away pretty fast. Pretty fast. That's not a good sign. And you could see that we're kind of pinched between the 100 and the 50-day moving average. If you look at the SPY, we've been kind of going above and beyond the VWAP, but most of it has been below the VWAP. What started out looking like it could be a real strong run day got erased with the first 7 candles of the day. Now, what did the market do? What did the market do after it broke down? It bounced, but it didn't really like recover or anything like that. And then it bounced lower. And as you can see here, it's now making lower highs. And now it's getting closer and closer to the VWAP. Basically, it's starting to look a lot more like a Monday than it did this morning. And now the Dow is down 69 points, the Nasdaq is up just a hair, and S&P is down. So what started out looking like could be a fantastic day turned out to be nothing more than a chop. And as I said, we have come above the VWAP intraday. But look, every time we've come down up, we tried to rally, we got slammed down. We tried to rally here, we got slammed down right here. And predominantly, we've been below the VWAP. So I'm not looking at this as a major. Now, am I really bearish right now? No, I'm not really bearish, but I'm not really bullish either. partly because it's Monday, and Mondays are typically not great days. And the Fed report was not great either. So there really wasn't there wasn't really anything to give us juice. Now we are going to have some juice on Friday, and we are going to have some juice on earnings. Here, give you this. So you guys could see right here, earnings wise. I posted this morning, but I'll also post it here. Good, James. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you did good on Starbucks. Yeah, we actually made money on Starbucks while we were in the trip. I like how DGX is looking. But I looked at the spreads after we talked about it, and the spreads are pretty nasty. They're pretty wide. I mean, look at they're and honestly, they shouldn't really be this wide, but they are. They're maybe because it was a little earlier in the day, but look, 18 days out, $2 almost, $1.30. That's crazy. So, my feeling right now, based on what I'm seeing right now, is I'm seeing a neutral day in the market. Also, not to beat a dead horse, but if you look at the number of stocks breaking out, you've got 143. It's something. And you got 203 on the way down. This morning, coming into today, we had 137. Vivek says SPY, ROL, GE, T-Mobile, 4 wins this morning. I got an email from somebody who already made money on T-Mobile twice and is now looking for a third time. Triple dip. Oh, there we go. There's the triple dip right there. Triple dip. Yeah, there you go, Adam. I'm glad. Yeah, why not? Right? I mean, why not? Look, the stock is literally here. The stock is literally going back and forth, back and forth. VWAP. It's a beautiful stock. It's a very strong stock. So yeah, I like T-Mobile quite a bit. I mentioned right here in the pit. If you miss the T-Mobile signal, you have a chance to double dip. It's actually a triple dip at this point. FT&T, Ruthie, you should never ask me a question about a program, a premium program that you paid for here publicly. How about that for starters? Does that sound like a good rule? Thank you. Did good on T-Mobile, took ABT for quick profit. Good, Nathan. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, that's a good way to what not to do. Okay, so I'm seeing some momentum, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the downside. More importantly, the big picture just looks very, very choppy. What I need to see today, I like this bar that we saw on Friday. What I would like to see today, yeah, you would look at the 5 minutes on T-Mobile, you wouldn't know which is which. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention, how much did we make on that bonus SPY trade today? We didn't just make money on T-Mobile, we made money on the bonus SPY trade today.
38%,
Did anybody make
36%.
money on the SPY trade today? Let's see. Anybody take the SPY trade today? Kirk did. You see, they're holding out on us. Look at this. They're holding out on us. They're holding out on. Nobody mentions it anymore. Nobody even says thank you. 37% in 15 minutes. It's not a big deal. I think I spoiled them all. That's what it is. All right, you're welcome. You guys are welcome. I take it that folks are going to be signing up in droves for the new S&P program that does that, what I'm doing for free right now. I take it, and don't complain to me it's going to be too expensive because you made 37% on the free trade today. All right. Karen says spoiled us. Nestor says 37%. Look at that. Nobody's losing money. What is the new S&P program? Doug, I'm not going to talk about it right now. I've been talking about it almost every day. It'll come up in conversation over the next several days. 1DT, nothing wrong with freebies. Omar, 35%. You are welcome. Okay. Liberty got lucky, missing the initial exit, got out at 42%. But you see, nobody's saying they missed out and they got a worse fill than us. That's the key. That's the key. All right. So far this morning, we made money on T-Mobile. Some of you made money a few times on T-Mobile, and we made money on the SPY trade. Let's see if we can keep this going on. Okay. All right. Let's move this here. Now, I promised you that today I would look through all the 20 ETFs with you. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay. This will actually help me. This will actually help me because this will get me a really good feel for what each sector is doing. And I can desperately use that right now on a Monday. So let's go to I'm literally going to go right here. I'm going to go right here to my sector weeklies. And I'm just going to go in order. Let's go from strongest to weakest. And I'm just going to go in order. Okay. What I'd like to see by the end of today is I'd like to see the QQQ, this technology, the semiconductors, the consumer discretionary. I'd like to see this starting to drift higher. What I like is the fact that they're all together. What I don't like is the fact speculative stocks are clearly taking a dump. But what I don't like is the fact that they're all here. I'd like to see this up here instead of down here. We actually have some congruency here. Yeah, everyone's going to love the new momentum indicator. And more importantly, the signal service too. Okay, now we're going above the block. Now I would be looking to take longs. I would want to see longs that are stronger than the SPY. But that's what I would want to. That would be the check mark to go longs right now. We were talking about going long. All right, so let me give you sectors, and I'm just going to post that back up here so I could look at it. Cheating and trading, it works. And let's start. XLRE. XLRE is looking pretty good here. I like this trend a lot. There's a lot of runners here. There's some there is some resistance above us. So we need to get above 43.80. Once we get above 43.80, 43.90, we have really nice clean here move. Sorry, Rochelle. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's looking great. Double bottom, and now we have a little upside. Now, if we can just break 595.17, we can test the high once again. And if you're in T-Mobile right now, there's no reason to get out till we hit 275 plus for the third or second time, which I lose track now. Thank God I'm not getting any emails saying, what? I didn't take that trade. I missed that. Nobody's sending me that, which is good. All right, XLF. Very nice. Very, very nice. This I like. And I like the intraday too. It's about to hit the VWAP. 4-time now. Why not, right, Adam? Why not? Beautiful. Right here is a breakout. This is very nice. If this can defend without going to the 8-day, you have a nice breakout in XLF. So far, that's 2 for 2. That's real estate and financials that are looking good. Let's continue this. XLV. Ooh, XLV is looking great. Look at this. We have a nice breakout here. Wow, that's 3 for 3. And we don't really have any major resistance till like 151. YT, oh, Liberty's talking to YT. Sorry. This is good. That's 3 for 3 now. Now, remember last week, we couldn't find anything trending. Or like 2 weeks ago, there was nothing trending. All right, let's keep up. So far, so good. But remember, we're doing this from the strongest to weakest. So it could be we're just getting lucky on strong sectors. So let's try another one. XLI. No soup here. It's abutting the 100-day line. I mean, this can just as easily come right back down as it could come up. We're at resistance. Now, it could become support, but I'm not seeing any evidence of that yet. It's strong right now, but I'm not loving it on a daily. So far, we have financials, real estate, and healthcare looking really nice. But let's look at no, they're not all going to be like that. No, Richard, no. But hey, look at this. XLP's looking good, really good. And you know me, I'm not gonna mince words. I'm not gonna tell you something is looking good if it looks like crap. I have no benefit. And also, look, volatility is expanding. You can see how the volume as we go higher and higher is getting higher and higher, which means there's more institutions getting involved. Yeah, XLP is looking good. Let's continue. Let's continue. Dow Jones, no, no, no. Needs to close really strong, and it's below the VWAP. No, this has to close really strong. I mean, I like the fact that it's out of this channel, but it needs to close strong. It can just fall right back in. Let's continue. Folks, this gives me a very good feel for the overall market when I do this. I don't do it as often as I should. I used to do it a lot more often when I had more time, but this is why I do it. XLB, nothing, nothing, nothing. And what about XLI, like we talked a minute ago? Also nothing. So I'm not seeing a lot. I'm not seeing a lot. Can you do me a favor? Can you? Oh, the door's open. Never mind. It's open already. Uh, the, I'm not seeing a lot of love from XLI or XLB. How about XHB? Well, maybe to the downside. Obviously not to the upside. We're breaking lower. We're consolidating. And if we don't start moving up here soon, we're going to move down. We have a weak low here, right? And what do we know when there's a weak low? That means it's very easy for prices to go break lower. Weak low. What happens when you have a weak low? Right. I send you that document. I gave you guys in the pit that document over the weekend. Brett says the 2-day summit was phenomenal. Big thank you for everyone. Good. Now you guys know a difference between a strong low and a weak low. I'm doing well, Art. Thank you. Right? And now you know why I'm bearish here. We didn't have a strong low. We didn't have a strong low. And the trend is down. And today, when the market's actually above the VWAP, and nothing with real estate data is good. I mean, there's nothing about this sector that's looking great. And also, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, home sales were down like 7-month low a few days ago to new home sales, existing home sales, construction. Not the report was not great last week. Can you say again what is not right now? No, I spend a weekend talking about it. That's okay, HG. I understand, but that's a weak low. It's not a strong low. If you were in my class this weekend, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. That's a strong high right there. It comes right back down. All right. Let's continue. XLU. Folks, learn to read price action. Give up all your indicators for 30 days. Learn to read price action. Nothing's going on with XLU. It's inside range. There's a triangle here. A lot of nothing. 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 MDY. Sitting right at the 200-day moving average. Trending down, lower highs, lower lows, clear downtrend. Not, I mean, I could tell you some, I could make stuff up, but even if it comes all the way up here, it would still be in a downtrend. Look. So even if we come all the way up here, we're still in a downtrend. So wake me up when this is above the 100-day moving average. And I'm expecting the Russell to look just like it because they mimic each other. SPY. Let's look at the SPY. No soup for SPY. Not yet. XLE. Nope. Total consolidation mode. XLC. Well, this looks interesting. We respected the 50-day moving average. We respected, remember what I told you about visual backtesting? Find the average that the stock likes. 50-day moving average, the 8-day. Doesn't hit the 15 during this period. It's now support is becoming resistance. We were pinched here like we are in the S&P. Like two pinched dogs. And now we're coming off. We need this to break higher. If this breaks higher and doesn't fall right back in here, we could have a A-line breakout. But do we have one yet? No, we don't. SPY would need to break above here, about above 603 for that to happen. And by the way, if you got into T-Mobile for the third time, it's almost time to take profit for the third time today. All right. XLY. No soup for XLY. This is what I'm fearful that XLC is going to look like XLY. You see? That's what I'm afraid of. So I want to see more confirmation so it doesn't do that. Um, Retail. This is very important. This is not looking good. Retail. 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 And what was the other one that looked like this? There was it Home Builders, XHB? Look at XHB and look at retailers. That's a poor, poor low here. That's not a strong low. That means there's a good chance this will go lower. Price will go lower. Not just that, it just looks like price is going to go lower. So that's bad. Retail is 70% of the economy, folks. There's a lot of market cap in there. Let's continue. So while a lot of sectors are looking strong, there are just as many that are, or at least two out of three or four that look really, really strong, two or three that are looking really weak, and we're not done yet. Um, XLK. It's not looking horrible, but I mean, it's not looking great. If for all the way I'm concerned, we're still in this channel here. So to me, it looks like it just wants to come up to the channel, maybe possibly. When something is trying to get from the bottom up back to its channel after breaking its structure, and it's below the 200 or was below the 200-day moving average, it needs to get up really, really fast. If this lags and takes its time, not good. So there's a lot of stuff that doesn't look good. Bitcoin, GBTC. Well, see how Bitcoin jumped up fast? That's good. It needs to continue doing that. So far, I'm not seeing any evidence of that. And it's already trading below the VWAP. Look, it opened up. It's been below the VWAP the entire day. And SMH near the lows. This has to go all the way up here to prove that it doesn't want to go lower. Otherwise, this is just going to revert lower. So I really like what I saw with the first few sectors, XLRE, I like XLF, I like XLV, I like XLP. I did not like SMH, XLK. There was two in particular, XRT and Home Builders, XB. So I'm not really seeing, here's the good and the bad. What's great is this, is that some sectors are breaking down and some sectors are breaking up. Now, why is that good? I'll tell you why that's good. Because that's going to give us some volatility. Because some sectors are going to go up and some sectors are going to go down. Whereas last week, everything looked like this and this. Let me make it a little bigger here. Matt, did you get those three picks for Dave? We have the webinar in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Did I not send him?
He did not see it. Can you please make sure Dave has them?
Yep.
I said MDY. I went through MDY. It's just sitting there, and IWM is doing the same thing. And by the way, both MBY, both are at the 200-day moving average, which is right away. When I say 200-day moving average, it's not good. So let me just kind of put all this together for you guys. And by the way, we have a webinar in about 28 minutes or 32 minutes. And all right. All right. Uh, oh, if you're here, let me write for them. If you guys are in T-Mobile, it's a good time to get out again. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's a list of 20 sectors that I look at. It's right here, and I go through them every morning, and it's in my VIP room. They're right here. And it's the same list that I look at. It's the same list that I look at every morning, every single morning. All right. Matt's going to post the link for the webinar right now. Actually, I think I can
I
even
got
do
it
it.
already.
Got it? Okay. And can you also do it in YouTube, Matt?
Yep.
Wow, a lot of you guys are getting out of T-Mobile now for the third time today. It's kind of funny. A boom on T-Mobile again. Richard, how many times is that? Two or three times? Let me know. How many times is that? It's a little too late. I just said to take profit three times. Okay, cool. Yeah. It was three times for me as well. And you know what's funny? There's people here going, "What? What did you guys do? What? The service sucks." No, it's not. No, you just need to take action. You just need to take action. Doug, I said to liquidate just now, and you're saying, can you still buy in? We're liquidating now. I gave the signal a long time ago. Then it went, I took profit. Then I said you could still stay in or get back in. Then I said you could double dip. Brett says day trading animals we are. Yeah. This is the time to get out. If it goes back to 273.90, then it's a good time to get back in. All right. Let's continue. Sorry, I just it's so funny. It's so funny. They just keep trading the same stock today like three times. Here for anybody who missed it, this is what we did in the pit today. So the first thing we did was, I'll just give it to you real quick because this has already happened. I gave you trades. I gave you a bonus SPY trade. We got in at 211. We took profit at 290. Less than 15 minutes later, made about 35%. Told you to add T-Mobile to your watch list. Told you to go long T-Mobile at 1050 about an hour and a half later. Gave you a fill of 274.24. Told you to get out of T-Mobile and said it has more juice. If you're swinging, leave a portion for more juice. Then I said if you miss T-Mobile, you have a chance to double dip at 11:58. Good time to exit T-Mobile again if you bought in your VWAP. So do I not tell you exactly what to do and when to do it? Addiction bread, huh? Clyde for president. All right. Thank you. And just making what market gives us, making money whenever we can. You're welcome. I hope that I'm being helpful to you guys with giving you a little, uh, direction. All right, let's continue. Don't say that I don't help you make money. Please. Don't say I don't help you make money. All right, let's continue. We had so much fun. What was great is that we actually made money while we were in the class together. That was a lot of fun. Okay. So I don't really okay. So what I'd like better now than what we haven't seen in the last few weeks is we have a little more volatility to the upside or downside, which means we're going to start trending, which means we're going to probably start getting out of this chop fest. What I don't like is the fact that there's just as many sectors breaking down as there are sectors breaking higher. That's that I don't like. That I really don't like. So um, I am definitely more bullish than I am bearish, but I we need a little patience and we need a little time to get out of this mess. Here's more specifically what I'm looking at. See the SPY? You see how we touched the 50-day moving average and we couldn't break through? I want to see us break through the 50-day moving average, which is at 597.75 or 597.76. Most consistent guru I trust. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Hey, did you make any money, Brian? Oh, you did. Good, 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 good. I'm glad to hear that. So, not loving what I'm seeing, but not hating what I'm seeing. Encouraged by the fact that we'll have better swing trading candidates because we do have some trends this week, and we haven't seen any trends for the last several weeks. You told me last week in class, I forgot when you gave reference, do we go out 20, 30 days? Vernon, you go out. Hey, Vernon, it was nice to meet you in person, by the way. On average, we go out 3 to 4 weeks with a delta of 0.70. If you know the trade is going to be a day trade, if you know the trade is going to be a day trade, you don't need to do that. You can go 3 to 5 days out. So let's say if it's a Monday or a Tuesday, you could still buy this Friday's option. But if it's Wednesday, it's probably like Wednesday afternoon. it's probably good for you to go out to the following Fridays. If you are day trading, if you are day trading and you know you are day trading. Now, what a lot of my people do in the pit is they know they will take the trade as a day trade no matter what. So even if I stay in the trade overnight, they'll just get out of the trade at the end of the day. And the reason they do that is because my win rate, even doing that, is going to be over 80%. And that way you don't have to hold any losers overnight or anything like that. You could do that too. I know a lot of folks started doing that and they're very happy with that because then they don't have to be in those grave losers like Home Depot and D-Dog that we took over a month and a half ago, and we've had 40 trades since then, and I don't even want to talk about that. Yeah, Donna, the delta doesn't change. The delta doesn't change. Okay, now let's look at the FANG stocks, right, and see what they're doing. And you guys got a chance to meet Richard face to face, and you guys got a chance to talk to him and exchange emails with him and all that other good stuff. And it was great for me too. Richard and I have never met my wife, and it was a lot of fun. So let me give you guys Delta is 70 for day trades. Okay, Amazon. What is Amazon doing? Nothing. 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 Netflix. Netflix looks like it's doing nothing, but if it continues down this trajectory and comes above right here, 1,018, it'll be pretty good. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. Yeah, she came over with Harry and they hung out for a little bit, and then she came over for dinner. It was very nice. Look, the SPY's curling over right now. The VWAP again. This could be a pretty good short over here, Matt. And look at T-Mobile, still strong. That T-Mobile, I tell you. Yeah, we had a good conversation. She was talking to you guys, and she was talking to Bob, and she was talking to Kane, and who else was there? Murray was there. We had a couple of people there at the table. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The food was fantastic. That crab cake was great. Um, so Netflix, Amazon, Nvidia. Nvidia doesn't look good, and you guys know where my X marks the spot is, right? It's like right here somewhere. I had it on somewhere around. It's below this area, so it's somewhere around here, and I still believe 100% that it's going to go there. Tesla got upgraded today, and I don't like it at all. It's having I wrote this morning that it's having a hard time breaking the 9-day 8-day EMA. And if it can't break the 8-day EMA, it's going to come right back down here. And if it comes right back down here, it's going to consolidate here. Just like what I'm seeing right here is exactly what I was seeing right here, by the way, and for the exact same reason I'm seeing it here. So whatever you saw right here is what I'm seeing right here. Now, if it continues going up and starts hitting the 100-day, obviously what I'm saying is wrong. It's not going to be right, and I'll be wrong. But so far, I wouldn't put too much weight into this unless I saw follow through. And it's very hard to gain traction off the 200-day moving average. Like this is about as good of a bounce as you're going to get, maybe to the 15-day, but I would not expect it. And by the way, Tesla tends to respect technicals very, very well. I said that a long time ago. Very, very well. So just for what it's worth. Um, yeah, yeah, for what it's worth. So lower highs, it could easily make a lower high right here and still go higher. So I am not bullish on Tesla. No, nobody saw Clyde. So if you guys are bullish on Tesla, I'm explaining to you why I'm not bullish on Tesla. Okay. Don't fall for some cockamamie Tesla trades when Tesla is between the 8-day and the 200-day moving average, and when it can't stay above the VWAP while the market is breaking higher. It doesn't have good relative strength. On a day a stock gets upgraded, for it to not have relative strength is very, very bad. Do what you will, my 5 cents. But I don't know. How many times have I been wrong on Tesla over the last 2 years? That's right. Clyde is the secret sauce. Clyde is the secret sauce. All right. Uh, let's continue. Apple, nothing. This pin needs to project higher. Apple really needs to come right up here fast, right? Needs to really come here fast, and I'm not seeing it. Thanks, Bob. I'm not seeing it yet. It may, but I'm not seeing it yet. I like how it held the 100, but it's got to get above this crap right here. Fast, fast, fast. Microsoft. Microsoft looks like it's building a round area here, and the consolidation looks like a shakeout right here on Friday. Looks like it wants to be above the VWAP. Not really seeing any trend continuation, but maybe a little upside till we get back this channel. So we got it probably till about 408, 409, if I had to guess, and then we go down again. But it's stabilizing. I'm not really saying the market's ready to break out or break down. I'm just saying that there's not a lot there. What did I miss? I missed something. What did I miss? Meta. I missed Meta. Meta is consolidating near the 50-day. Not seeing anything there. To me, you know what the mega caps look like? Like this, like the mags, which are all the mega caps. Google. Yep, just like mega caps. Yeah, he's real. Clyde is real. Murray and Matt and Ken have met Clyde and took pictures with him, and I have those pictures. I compromising positions with Clyde. No, just nice normal pictures. Yeah, Clyde is real. All right, so I'm not seeing a lot of directional bias from the mega caps. I would like to see mags either break the 200. I would not like to see that, but if I want to see some direction, I would want to see them break down or break above the 100 till we do no soup. And today is Monday. And what happens on Monday usually? We're going to go up. No, we're going to go down. Then we're going to, nothing happens till the end of the day. So I may take another trade at the end of the day or maybe take T-Mobile for the fourth time. Wink, wink. All right, guys, I have a class in about 18 minutes. Do I have any questions before the class? I'm going to give you my watch list stocks right now. I'm going to post them. I'm not going to go over them right now because it's Monday. Roblox, PayX, Ice Baby, T-Mobile, PLD. Thanks you, Brian, for the PLD. Those are the long stocks. Let me give you the short stocks I'm looking at. ALAB, Kava, TSM, First Solar, ARM. All right. Matt, post the links some more. And let me see if I missed anything from YouTube. Bear with me. Let's see if we miss anything. I don't want to be rude. Hey, Edward. How are you? You know Bonnie and Scott and Clyde. Good. Just took my second on T-Mobile. Good, Rich. Good. I missed out, no longer getting Telegram for PIT, getting them for everything else. I have not figured out why. Found treasures. Calling customer service would be a good start. Philip, yeah, I got the message. Good job. Good job on that SPY trade. People are making money. You got me for life. Good, Richard. Yeah, took the SPY trade. Thank you. Rick, 48%. Brian. All right. All right. All right. Everybody's happy. I like that. I like that. All right, guys. I will see you in about 16 minutes in the other room, and we will go from there. And keep your eye on the Telegram channels. And again, good thoughts. Let's make today a great day, okay? All right. I'm going to give you three stocks that are sitting near the VWAP. Adam says last leg, 40% on the T-Mobile. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good job. Good job. We'll see you guys soon. We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. Take care. That was a good session. See you later, Jill. Also hope to see everybody in the class in about 15 minutes. Yeah, people love those classes. I'm glad to see that. Very nice. We'll see you guys real soon. I'll be